I've been trying to keep things simple while also thinking about what it would take to make this into an actual game. I totally understand now why so many game developers on YouTube advise that people start with a simple game idea. When I envisioned the quote-unquote simple idea behind what you're watching now, I was thinking about orbiting planets and spaceships zipping about. As I start to dig in, though, I've been confronting details that I'd not previously thought much about. I know, for example, that I want the player to be able to dispatch ships from their base. Technically, this isn't a big deal, but how does the player interact with the game? I want the player to be able to assemble a convoy of one or more cargo ships, probably with some fighter escorts. Then the player has to tell the game what resource to load in the ships and point them to a destination that needs that resource. Which means the player has to be able to see what ships they have available, see what resources they have on hand, see which planets need the resource. You get the picture. As a programmer, my mind has largely been wrapped around learning the technical aspects of game development. And as a gamer, I know that interesting graphics are an influential factor in some of my game purchase decisions. The user interface is something that I don't think about a lot, but without it, we could only watch the game, not play it, and if it's bad, we'll probably not like the game. In a strategy game, not only do you need a way for the players to instruct the game, but the game needs to give a lot of information back to the player. As I've spent more time with this project, I've realized how many different things need to be presented to the player and how they need to be presented in a way that creates a positive user experience. Working on this has also made me think about project structure and documentation. In a real game, one needs to consider the ongoing maintenance and support of the project. I can already see how messy things could get if one doesn't plan well and commit to some organizational standards. Start small, they said. Don't try and build your dream game right out of the gate. I'm so glad I took that advice because I'm able to learn without getting frustrated over the things I'm not ready to do just yet. And I'm most definitely still having a blast with this stuff.